Before we get started with talking about the things that I'll talk about in this video, just breathe with me and take in the sounds for a moment. Too often we're so ready to get to the point, get to the next moment, or just this moment. Breathe with me. Take in the healing sounds. Wagwan, brethrens and sistrens. It's imaniblaize, and I'm back with another video, schmidio. I decided to play my heart chakra bowl for this video because I wanted to do a clearing before I started to speak. I will upload a meditation specifically playing this sound for those of you who want to try on sound healing therapy to release. And this note that I was playing coincides with your heart chakra. So you can play this video back and play that part, or you can just wait for me to upload an actual video. And I may do both today, so you may see me look at how I'm looking, playing the bowl for a little bit longer for you all. I just got off my mat. My dog, you can't see her because she's chilling. Well, I guess I'll move the camera and show y'all my girl. See, she's chilling after the bowls have been played, or the bowl. I'm used to saying bowls plural because I have multiple bowls and instruments. Anyway, let's get to it. What am I talking about? Infidelity and dealing with it. Where is this coming from? I made a reel. I posted a reel a couple weeks ago about uncomfortable conversations that my partner and I have been willing to have, and just how they affect our relationship. And for some reason, I'm getting a lot of messages about how to communicate post-infidelity. girl, you have water that you can drink and you're choosing to pant. But yeah, so I'm getting a lot of messages about how to communicate with your partner if they have committed infidelity, or if they have cheated, or if you see them messaging other people. And I got so many of these messages that I couldn't respond to all of them. I have prompted some people to book a consultation call with me, a soul session with me, and I was gonna go live and like let everybody let it out and talk about this, but I kept getting called to not do that, because there's no conversation that really should be had about how to communicate with your partner post infidelity. Baby, that's not a conversation to be had. Now, let me reel it in the name of balance and be real with you. When my partner and I were in the beginning stages of our relationship, we had an issue where I went through his phone and I saw him DMing too many women to even count. And in that moment, I had to make a decision. I was like, am I gonna stay with him because he's clearly disrespecting me, and I'm not here for this. So I know infidelity, that's a marriage thing, and I understand that when you if the camera's shaking and you hear wind, it's because I'm outside. Y'all know how I do. But I understand that in marriage, you would want to communicate and try to move past that before opting for divorce. But from a spiritual standpoint, it's a no for me, dog. Like, we're not doing that. And you have the dating and the pre-marriage stage to figure out whether or not y'all can make it to marriage. So for me, I didn't deal with infidelity, and I put that in quotations, and I don't know why, but I didn't deal with infidelity. I dealt with my person messaging people lighthearted, didn't do anything with them, but it was still pure disrespect, because like, we are official. He had just went through something and I was there for him, and so for him to have done that, like, I felt extremely disrespected, and I let that be known. I let him know I had no tolerance for this, and he didn't. It was really how he reacted and his actions that made me stay, because I was done. We were doing long distance. I was like, bro, hit the road, go back to DC, go back to Maryland, go back to the DMV. I'm good on this. I'm good. Of course, you know, he did the cry and the get on the knees and the begging, and I don't want to lose you. You're such a good girl, blah, 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 blah. And I was not here for it, and I stood my ground. And I also, of course, I cried, and I communicated how frustrated and disrespected I felt because of the fact that I dealt with somebody who cheated on me before more than once, had women messaging me, and I'm not believing them because I don't love myself, even though I know what's good. So I let him know, like, look, I'm not here for this. I'm good on it. I'm good. But it was his reaction, it was his actions, it was his willingness to really show me, like, look, that's not what it was. That's not what it is. I don't know why I'm doing this right now as a man. It doesn't make sense to me either. But I am really here to show you I will never make this mistake again. Since then, I have had some trust issues, but I've prayed on it. I've gone to my altar about it. I'm a God person, and I ask God for confirmation. Literally, I can't even count the amount of times a week that I ask God for confirmation about all parts of my life, my relationship included. And we decided to move past it because our relationship is divine. Once I highlighted the mental illness part of his actions. Words don't mean nothing to me. I'm sorry don't mean nothing to me. Show me your actions. Start doing the healing. My man went into healing. My man got into meditation. My man really, like, he really did what he needed to do to tend to his mental so that he never made that type of mistake again. Period. But I do want to land that, like, if things, is this a tick? Is this a, y'all leave me alone. If things had have gone any further than the DMs, there would have been no conversation, because I hold a level of love for myself now. I didn't have that in the past. Like, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. So if your man is really going the extra mile, because I don't really know what be wrong with these men when we acting a fool, when we're not treating them the way they deserve to be treated. They do start, you know. But there's still no excuse for blatant disrespect. So if it's blatant disrespect, if it's repeated, honey, there's no conversation. If y'all are married, it's time to leave. Relationships that don't flow, relationships that lack spirit, relationships that break you and you feel broken in, that's spiritual. That's spiritual. And when it's falling apart, that's your guides coming in with divine intervention to get you to split, so that you can move into your power, so that you can move into your healing, so that you can really start to uncover these wounds that allow you to deal with somebody playing in your face. You should not be allowing anybody to play in your face like that. Anybody who disrespects you does not love you the way you love them. I'm not going to say they don't love you, but they don't love you the way you love them. They do not respect you. You have got to get clear on what you want and say no to everything else. If you don't want no man playing in your face, if you don't want no female playing in your face, then you should say no to that. You should leave. That is my advice. There's no conversation. There's no communicating about infidelity. I'm sorry. I don't care about, oh, we made this vow under God. No, because relationships, that is spiritual. When you're in the wrong relationship, that's spiritual warfare. So you'll be locked in to a marriage or a connection that is draining you of your energy. You with a whole live demon and you staying because of the years put in. You staying because of a ring. No. So that's really my spiel. I'm in the middle of this field, and I got out here early before people and things started happening, but things are starting to happen. So I'm gonna take it in, wash my bumpsy. I have a hypnotherapy session in a couple hours that I'm really excited about. But yeah, like, we're not communicating past infidelity. We're not communicating when somebody is disrespecting you more than once, okay? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Should I do a video about why I decided to forgive my partner for DMing women? Probably. And I think I might write something out about that and read it to y'all, because bug got in my water. Letting him out before he drowns. Yeah, I'll do something in more detail, but I just really wanted to address this. There's no communicating if your man has cheated on you. There's no communicating if he has openly disrespected you more than once. Everybody gets to make a mistake. I'm sorry, if a body part goes into another body part, that's not a mistake, that's a choice. Like, it's really levels to this. It's really levels to this. And some men really do make mistakes, and they really don't understand why, because it's spiritual, and sometimes they're dealing with demonic possession. They're dealing with a spirit themselves. Like, so for me, I knew my person was dealing with a spirit. He was already in the midst of other things. I wasn't really being there for him in the best way. Yes and no, because yes and no. But either way, like, I feel like his decision to DM women with heart faces, I don't know, he was wilding for respect, because, like, boy, stop playing with me. But that's all that he did. Anything further would have been a deal breaker, because I dealt with that before. And it's really, you got to get clear, like, what is your deal breaker? Some people might think you getting mad at my person for sending heart faces is petty. No, it's not, because you disrespected me. Stop playing with me. You got me posted on your page, and you heart eyeing people. Stop playing with me. But sometimes it takes that one, like, putting your foot down, inserting that boundary to let your person know, like, I'm not here for that. You play with me like that again, I'm gone. You will lose me. Everybody gets a chance to make one mistake, but it's the level of that mistake that dictates whether or not we're gonna have a conversation about this, or whether or not, boy, you need to go, girl, you need to go. Okay. I love y'all. I mean it. If you want to dive into your actual healing and figure out why you're willing to deal with this, because it's not easy. I've dealt with trying to get over somebody who hurt me, but I love them because I don't love myself. If you're ready to do that work, go to my website. Let's talk. You can book a consultation call where we can talk about what it would be like to work with me, or go ahead and book that session and let's get active. Because the moment I said no to everything else was the moment I got the man of my dreams, really. Yeah, there's a level that I want to see him get to, but, like, as far as, like, emotional intelligence, communication, my feeling of, like, overall safety emotionally, like, top tier. But I had to say no to everything that wasn't what I wanted. And I'm talking, I done went through men with money, high-rise places, not all of that, but spiritually it wasn't it. So I'm done. I could keep babbling. I'm not gonna keep babbling. I love y'all. I mean it. Bye. Mwah.